Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for being here. And I hope you're continuing to say to yourself, to the universe, to your creator, thank you for the blessings in my life, no matter what. And let me tell you, we're going to have days where we feel very frustrated. And believe me, yesterday was one of those days for me. And I feel like I haven't done as many readings lately as I normally do, but I think it's because it's really important for us to shield our energy during this time and whenever it's needed. But during this time, I feel like my guides were sort of protecting me from um, putting out too much energy or absorbing too much energy right now. Because for me personally, as a messenger, as someone who's very in tune with light energy, and somebody who is on my spiritual path, I feel very, I trust my guidance, and if I need to rest, I'm going to rest. And so there is always a reason for that, not just physical, but with the energy, sometimes there's so we don't see things behind the scenes, and sometimes they're protecting us from other energies around us that could be very draining. And so it's important to listen to that guidance. And also, sorry for the long intro, but I just felt I wanted to share that. It is very important to be aware of what energy we are exposed to, guys, okay? Very important. And with everything going on in our world right now, it is super important to protect our energy. And there's so much noise out there and all around us, not just on center stage at the Capitol and that kind of thing, but there's so much energy around us that it's easy to get sucked into that, those feelings of anger and resentment and all of that kind of stuff. No matter what you believe, no matter what your political affiliation, it doesn't matter. It's when you're exposed to energy that's draining or toxic, it can really do a number on you. And so lately, I know my guides have been kind of guiding me to rest a little more and stay away from harsh energies. And so that's what I've been trying to do, because I never ever want to bring that into a reading for you guys. So that said, I would like to ask you to please say a word of thanks to your guides for being able to receive messages and for being guided to this one, for instance, whatever this will be. And by the way, I don't plan out these messages. They come to me from Spirit, and so I go with whatever Spirit has to say. And this morning, I feel Archangel Gabriel here. I have felt Archangel Gabriel for quite some time. This week, I should say. I have felt the presence of Archangel Gabriel here because when there is something important and there is sort of a message that we are not hearing on our own, Archangel Gabriel comes in to sort of announce whatever it is that that he needs to announce, and whatever message he needs to deliver. And so I want to say one thing about this, though. Angels are not gender specific. Angels, in my belief, are angels are angels. They are who they are, and I think we as human beings in our own brain depict, we sort of choose how we see them. But I will say that sometimes when I will feel a very strong male energy coming from this angel or other angels, and sometimes I feel a female energy. And today I do feel a female energy here. So Archangel Gabriel is here to bring in some sort of maybe something more feminine energy, but that doesn't mean that if you're male listening to this, that it doesn't apply to you. Okay? So, because we all have male and female energies. So I'm just going to start the reading. I'm going to ask our guides to please come in and to deliver whatever it is that we need to hear, me included, and that this energy be protected while we're in this message in this special place. And thank you so much, guides, for everything. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. I feel a very strong presence of some sort of vocation, something that is coming in for some of you. Now, these are general readings, and this may not apply to all of you, but I feel like there's some change, big changes, and I have, trust me, those that are closest to me know, when I feel change, I literally feel change in my body. I feel it ahead of time. So I'm feeling something here, and I feel it's it's a change in your, it could be career, it could be something you're totally reinventing yourself in some way, guys. That's what I feel. And I'm not ignoring the outside circumstances, what's going on in the world, because that actually doesn't belong here right now. So I just wanted to say that this reading is very important for your upcoming whatever it is. Some of you are having a you're having inklings of, I can't do any of this anymore. I don't, this is what I was feeling yesterday. I know it wasn't my energy. It was somebody else's. I don't know who. But I was feeling this sense of, I don't belong anymore. I don't belong with my job. I don't belong making that kind of money. I want to do something else. Maybe some of you make decent money, but you want to do something that's fulfilling it, and it won't be as much money. But what I'm guided to tell you is that you'll find a way, and as long as you are making a shift in a fulfilling, good way and following your guidance, that whatever resources are needed will come to you. And let me tell you something about that. When you come into that knowing how to bring in manifestations, it is such a good feeling. And I will tell you that, and I've told you this before, when you ask the universe for something, you put something out there, the universe is happy to deliver whatever way you choose. You know, like, it's a good thing or it's not such a good thing. Something will happen. The universe gravitates to that. But what I was getting at is, for some reason, I can usually manifest, when a bill comes in that's not expected, I get the same amount of money back in return from somewhere else. And it's just amazing. But I'm just going to go into this a little bit. When we manifest, guys, when we want to manifest something, we have to do some inner work to help us facilitate those blessings that are there for us. It's really a matter of opening our own eyes and realizing that it belongs with us, okay? And so recently I had an opportunity to experience a manifestation again, and it was amazing. It just was amazing. Those who know me best know the story because I just told them. But we'll go into that another time. I want to go on with the reading that Archangel Gabriel is here to give us, okay? I'm just gonna, before I get to those cards, for some reason I was drawn to this deck here, Divination of the Ancients, and their oracle cards. But what really struck me is, I was shuffling these cards, meditating over them, and I was also shuffling and meditating over the Archangel Gabriel cards. But these cards, nothing popped out of the deck. But when I turned it over, and I was talking just now, I don't know what made me look, but here, this card popped out. Thunder and lightning. Power, guys. I'm telling you, the winds of change are coming in. The energy that's coming in for some of us, or whoever this applies to, there's a freaking big power there, like a empowerment sort of I think maybe some of us have been pondering for a while some things that aren't fitting in our life right now. And it could be, it feels a very strong connection to career. And I feel that it's very important to know that whatever this is, this changing in your life, it is supposed to. That's this power card right here tells me that this is a very fated event. It is a not just about empowerment, inner power. This is more about the power, the divine path or plan for your life, right? So that it's like a lightning bolt that comes in, a light bulb over the head type of thing, where it's like, oh, okay, now I feel sure that this is what I want to do. Now I just need to do some legwork and ask for guidance and put it together. There's a few things that I'm starting to work on myself that I've been putting in the back burner because I couldn't quite get there to where I think I needed to be to realize this is really belongs with me. It's on my path. It's when we do our work, guys, our inner work, that we surrender our will to facilitate change in our life. And the amazing thing that I believe is that it was there all along. We just didn't see it. So this, to me, guys, is a real, I really, really feel that this has something to do with a change in where you work, how you work, and for some of you, even how you get to work. I don't know. It's interesting. Some of you may have been taking like public transportation or something, or whatever, and maybe you're getting a new vehicle, because I'm seeing a bus, and I'm seeing not many people on it, obviously because of COVID, but I'm seeing a bus, and I'm seeing someone getting on it and kind of looking out the window, daydreaming about something new, something more. There's got to be something more. I feel like somebody is sort of just watching out the window as they travel on their route wherever they're going to work or wherever, and dreaming of a better life, a better job, a better career. And whatever that is, guys, that's coming in for you, I feel like it is coming in like gangbusters with a beautiful confirmation of what you've been dreaming of, right? Here, Archangel Gabriel says, allow yourself to receive, right? So here, this angel is, let me just look at it closer. Yeah. So I believe this angel is sort of here saying, look, now, open your eyes to this blessing coming in. This is change coming in for you. And so we're here to support you, to not let you lay down on your path, but to receive this blessing coming in, and I feel like some of you are going to have almost like a gut punch, like it's going to feel overwhelming. And whatever this message is that's going to come in for you, whatever guidance this is, whatever it is that you've been thinking of or dreaming of as a career or a change, that you're going to facilitate that change to make it happen. And the universe is right there saying, here, I deposited it here in your bank of the universe. Just open your eyes to it and realize that it's blessed, okay? I, from time to time, read comments, and I don't like to do this often, but if I'm on another YouTube site, and I do have a few specific readers that I really enjoy because I know they're very connected to spirit, and those are the ones that I listen to. But anyways, there are times when I see messages from people that it really kind of breaks my heart, because it's, comments like, well, I wish it was easier said than done. I wish that life were that easy, that you could just receive blessings. Well, in the eyes of God, it is. In the eyes of our guides, it is. Because they see it as our blessings already there. But they see us kind of turning our back on them because we think that we know better. We think that that we have to work harder than we do. Or maybe we feel like we don't deserve it sometimes. And so if you don't turn around and see the gift, how do you know? How are you going to know what it is? Do you know what I mean? So I see comments all the time. I saw this comment from someone that said, you know, my mother always said, da 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 da, whatever it was. And then he said, you people make it sound like it's so easy, but it's not. Sometimes people have a life of hell. And I thought to myself, I feel bad because, you know, people believe what they're taught to believe. And maybe you grew up in a tradition where, like my father was very, like, you don't need more than 2 shirts and 2 pants. That's it. You don't need more than that. If you need more than that, then you're a glutton. Or you want more than that, you're a glutton, type of thing. So people believe that, you know, spending money or enjoying life is the root of all evil, or whatever it is. I don't know, twisted. But for me now, I realize that has been my problem with money all along, was that I thought, oh, I'm not allowed to enjoy it. I'm not allowed to enjoy life, because then maybe I'm looking too much to money. And so just recently, it took me many years to finally come to that place to realize, wait a minute, I wasn't put on this earth, and I wasn't created to exist in a life of just and lack of. I was put here to enjoy, okay? To give, to receive, to teach, to learn, to all of that. And I realize now that money does belong with me. It's not my whole life, but it is a big part of the balance of everything in my life that makes life better, okay? Balanced. And so I realized that. And so I think some of you have been on this sort of, how do I say this? Ferris wheel, so to speak, where, you know, how the Ferris wheel turns, you go to the top, you come back around, whatever. And I feel like some of you feel like you've been sort of on this wheel that doesn't stop anywhere. You just kind of keep going in circles, and you keep looking at, you know, things from a different perspective. But then you come back to reality. And it's like, no, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Yes, we have many things in life we are responsible for. Yes, we do have those responsibilities. But we are energetic beings of light, yes. But we're also human, and we belong being happy and balanced and having enough money and all of those things, and having the career that we want. So Archangel Michael, thank you for being here, because I just said Michael. When I say that, he's usually here. So allow yourself to receive, okay? Allow yourself to receive. And since I said Michael, I'm just going to open up this deck here and see what he has to say, because he is here. And those are some powerful angels here, guys, here for guidance. And so something's changing in regards to your career. This is what I'm feeling. You're going to get off. Ooh, that card went flying. Okay, give me 1 sec. I have to pick up the card that fell. Okay. Now listen. This is interesting that this card popped out. Because Archangel Michael says, listen, pay attention to your dreams. And he's saying, remember that dream? Remember the dream that you've had for a while, what you wanted to be, what career you wanted, but you never pursued it. Or pay attention to your dream of having the home that you want, or living in the state or area or country that you want. What is to stop you? Really? So Archangel Michael is like, pay attention. Don't you remember those dreams? What you put out there? And so he's saying, you may even receive messages in your dreams about this life change. This is I feel like it's not a small change for you guys. I feel like it's a big deal. And so Archangel Michael is here to say that is, see here, I'm switching between Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. Thank you both, guides. Birth. There's a birth here. This is new, brand new to you guys. This isn't something that's, well, it's another job similar to mine. It's just an upgrade a little bit. No, this is new. Something different for you. Something that you've dreamed of. You may have even gotten lost in thought when you, I don't know, watch a movie or show of something that is similar to what you want to do in life. Maybe you're influenced by a movie or whatever it is, but I feel like you get lost in the daydream of what it would be like for you if you had that position. Whatever it is. Could be maybe you want to go into the entertainment business, right? And be behind the or in front of the camera or whatever it is. There's something brand new here for you guys. And it's exciting. You know, when people are pregnant and you're going through the stages of pregnancy, it's, how do I say it? There's an excitement about what's this baby gonna look like, and you know, I can't wait to hold this baby in my arms and to nurture it, to feed it, to love it. And so the excitement of having this new, brand new being coming into your world, this is what I feel with this change in this energy with career. And guys, whatever's going on in the world out there right now, that's not going to affect your what's fated for you. And so I'm getting from Archangel Michael now, spend more time outdoors. And what I get from this one is that some of you, yes, you may have a career in environmental issues. You may start growing your own homegrown vegetation or something, making some kind of business out of natural elements or something like that. Some of you are stepping into that, but this also is about nature. Let your blessings naturally come to you by opening up and to receive them, okay? And so some of you are into trees and want to be an activist with saving our planet, saving our trees. I feel like, for me too, this hits me. I'm very energized by trees, and I have a few special trees that I like to visit every once in a while, and they're a little bit of a drive from me, but I do go there because I don't know what it is. I just need to be around that tree. It's a huge tree. It's very unique. But when I go there, it's like there's nothing barring the meditation, how do I say this? Nothing barring or nothing getting in the way of receiving messages and all of that. So it's, I wish I could go there every day and meditate. I'm telling you, there's something about that energy that just opens me up, and it kind of clears out. It's just being near. I think it's resonating with nature for me. That's what that is. I'm not saying the tree can talk to me. Don't get that. Don't think that, guys. I'm not crazy. But for some of you, I feel like there is a very natural progression to a upgrade in some way, shape, or form of a job or a career. Okay, and I am hearing not just a job, a fulfilling, blessed career. Okay, so whatever that is for you guys, however that resonates, just take it as spirit giving you that confirmation. I feel like for some of you, I don't know why I'm hearing irrigation, but I'm hearing it. So for some of you, you could become, have a farm, some sort of farm where you're, simplifying your life in some ways and maybe providing for yourself in a lot of ways, growing your own food maybe, and having your own dairy and all that kind of stuff. I do feel that I feel like when you dream of this, it just sort of is a magical upliftment for you because it's something that you want. It's something that fits with you. okay? Let's see here. All right. These, I'm just going to say this. And I feel like when I accidentally leave cards from another deck, these cards here were in the Archangel Gabriel deck. So here, I'm going to use them because I feel like Spirit is here to kind of say, let me encourage you. Don't lose hope. You had this dream. You wanted it bad. You wanted it bad for a reason, because you know inside, deep down inside, that this is part of your life. It's supposed to be. And the reason why you feel lack of, and you feel like, I wish I could have it, and some days you feel sort of worn out from that feeling, like, I really wish I could have this. But Spirit's saying, stop it. This is part of your life. It's part of your path. So why are you feeling as if you can't have it? You know, some people promote vision boards and things like that, where you write certain things. I'm not quite sure how it works, but the point is that you look at it all the time and it reminds you, this is what I want. This is part of me. And as I always say, if you can say my life is blessed every day, guess what? You're going to feel it, believe it, and know it, and your life is going to be blessed. You'll see the blessings. So if you say to yourself, this is what I want, this is a career I want, this is a career I'm going to have, this is what I am going to have because it belongs with me, it's on my path. So I surrender the fear and the doubts, and I will ask my guides to come in and guide me now, lead me to this place, and give me the strength and courage and whatever else I need to get there, okay? And so here, follow the leader, okay? Follow your guidance. Actually, I'm going to say follow your heart, because nobody knows you better than you. And this is your path, your unique path. So what if someone else says, what? You're going from this to that? How are you going to do that? You never know how to do that. You've done this all your life. It's not their path. It's yours. I encourage you. And I'm saying, Spirit is really here to say, I've come in with encouragement. This is your divine creator coming in to say, it's time. It's time to own who you really are and what you really are supposed to be doing. Follow that guidance, okay? See here, the clock? I think that's a clock in the tree, right? To me, that looks like divine timing. So divine timing is here for you. And again, this is a general reading, guys, so it's going to hit some of you, and some of you it may not. But here, Archangel Michael says, God is in charge. So this is fate. This is fate coming in to, it's kind of like fate coming in to turn you around so you can open your eyes and see what was behind you that you didn't see. That's what I feel from this card. Spirit is coming in to bring you to that place, whatever it is, guys. And I feel like whatever this is that you're going into, versus where you are right now, it is drastic. It is different, very different for you. And there is some fear, but there's also excitement. And when you think about this, what it is that you really want to do, a peace comes over you. I can feel it. And a smile comes to your face. And so I feel like some of you have been sort of in that place where you're like, yeah, it's a nice dream. But I don't know. I kind of feel like there's a spark, like a flame being lit underneath you. And kind of igniting that from a spark to a flame to ignite your motivation here. Okay? Let me just do another Archangel Gabriel card here before I wrap this up. Okay. Yeah. Look at Archangel Gabriel. There's divine guidance here. The ideas you're receiving are planned. They're heaven sent, right? They're answers to your prayers. It's part of your path. It's part of you. It is divine guidance here, guys. Somebody is going into a new profession, a new career, a more fulfilling, life-changing opportunity. And it's something that I just feel like this time, when you start feeling that desire to change your life, to change whatever that is in your career path, could be even a spiritual healing career. But I feel like for some of you, it is a very, it's a very much needed change. I feel like you went into that job with excitement, but then it's like, I've changed. Something in me has changed. And so I need to be on my authentic self and to be where I'm supposed to be and do what I'm supposed to do. Not do something for a paycheck and for somebody else. It's something sacred coming in for you, okay? I am going to do a card or two from the Sacred Spirit reading cards. This one here. And because when I was speaking just now, I was feeling spirit. I was feeling a very big nudge to use these cards for a moment. So I'm just going to see what it is Spirit has to say. There's some things that you're not seeing, guys, in this change, in this why you didn't change your career before, because it wasn't the right time. Now, I feel like you're coming into that place where it's the right timing, divine timing, to go into that career path. And for some of you, you may even say, well, at this time in my life, how can I go back to school now? I don't know, but I'm telling you, something's coming. And maybe not even, it may not even be going to school. It may be getting training for something. So, here, Spirit says, watch it. He says, observe your limitations. Observe where you feel lack, right? Observe when you start to doubt what it is that triggers you to doubt. Observe that. Observe what it is you feel that you can't do because there's something stopping you. Look at what that is, and don't drill down into it and get sad, but look at what it is that makes you feel that way. And then put it out to the universe to help you, or put it out to your guides to help you believe that that belongs with you. Because when you, I swear by this, because of my own experience, if I know something belongs with me, it belongs with me. And it's just, it's almost like breathing air or drinking water. It just is. And so what they're saying here is observe whatever you feel is a limitation to you in getting to this change, and then give it to your guides and ask for guidance with that. Because I feel like sometimes I envision we're on, I'm going to use a water setting. We're on the beach or something. We're looking out, and we see something out. Like I'm fascinated by lighthouses, so I see something out in the distance, and I feel like, you know, I get a weird feeling like I wish I could, you know, do something with lighthouses, or I wish I could go out to that lighthouse, or whatever it is. And that's how I feel that we kind of look at finances. We look at things that we feel are limitations. We see them as detached from us, as somewhere that could be a struggle to get to. But that's not how it is. So I don't care what anybody's background is. It doesn't, if you have struggles with whatever it is, and you feel like it doesn't belong with me, I don't belong with that, then how are you going to get to it? How are you going to manifest those dreams and those intentions? You have to sort of own that. You know, a funny thought just came in. I was thinking of that movie Almighty Bruce. I don't know if you've ever seen it with Jim Carrey and Jennifer Aniston. And he he's out on the balcony with her, and he sees the moon, and he's sort of doing a lasso around the moon and pulling it towards him and her. And so that's sort of how manifestation works. It's like, this is I belong with this, and I've, I want this near me. This is mine. This is who I am, and it belongs with me. That's how we bring to life our manifestations, guys. You have to feel it. It belongs with you. And so in this change that's coming up for you guys, it is huge. It is huge for you, because I believe that you didn't think that it was possible, and it is, because it's part of you. It's part of your path, guys. So I feel like Spirit is here to kind of say, listen, stop living a lackluster life, and move forward in happiness and balance and joy. And joy for some might be a tall order right now because of everything going on in the world, but that isn't you. You're you, and your path is yours. And whatever it is that's coming up, that shouldn't stop you, because that's, I don't want to bring that in, but I'm saying, this is your path, this is yours, this is what you're supposed to do. So I believe this message for some of you is confirmation of change, of getting started on this new career path or whatever it is. I have my own too, and I have my own ideas and feelings about what I want and what's coming in for me. And so I have thought about them. I have been that person on the bus looking out the window going, I wish I was that shop owner, or I wish I had that business, or I wish whatever. I don't want to be that anymore. I want to do what I feel that I am supposed to do. And I'm not going to let the matters of the world take my energy from me and take my joy and diminish my blessings because I'm too caught up in world events. I'm not doing that. I want my life. I want my blessings. I want to be a blessing. And it is part of me. So I choose to move forward with those intentions of what I'm moving towards for my spiritual career, for my whatever. And that's where Spirit wants us to be. I'm going to ask if there's anything more before I close this out. Thank you. Yeah. In the midst of the darkness, let your soul shine. Ground your light. Let your soul shine in the midst of whatever's going on. Because, guys, remember that saying, you are what you eat? So, you are that light, right? Or are you that darkness? What are you? We're all beings of light. And yes, we have life choices to choose if you want to stay in the dark or if you want to move forward into your own light. Allow it to shine. Allow it to glow, to permeate through you. Allow that light to come in come in and to kind of permeate from you like a beacon, okay? I've said this before. It is time to shine. It is time to let your true life purpose be exposed to you, and to look at it full on, okay? Because this is who you are. It's what you're supposed to be doing. For some of you, I see animals. I don't know why I see a cow, but I see maybe someone grew up on a farm and they wanted to continue. Maybe you thought earlier on in life, I'm never doing this. I've got other things I want to do. But now you feel like maybe you want to be around animals more. I don't know who that resonates with, but I do feel it. I feel all of those stories for you guys. And welcome the change, guys, no matter what. For me, change can be scary sometimes, but when I know that it's blessed, and I know I feel at peace with it. I know it's the way it's supposed to be. And you will too if you haven't already, okay? For some of you, I'm just going to say a few more stories I hear. For some of you, you either are a teacher and you're changing your profession, or you want to be a teacher. I feel like for some of you, you could be wanting to be a professor at a university or a college, because there's something that you've always been fascinated by, and you want, maybe a historian. Maybe I feel sort of like maybe in the history field, historical, archaeological. Some of you, I don't know. I feel like you're very, you just have so much to give in that way, and maybe you thought that you couldn't. Maybe you thought that you couldn't make that life for yourself because it was frowned upon by somebody. I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't think you're going to be looking from behind that glass window anymore. I think you're going to be approaching it now. Okay? Whatever it is that's coming in for you. I'm going to wrap this up because it's been 40 minutes, and not just because of that, because I think Spirit is finishing up here with messages for you guys. I do want you to know that I am honored to be a messenger, and I will continue to do what I need to do as long as I'm guided to do it, and I will be here for you guys. I will always strive to keep this a safe place and keep the channel safe, and believe me, if there are any, sometimes we get those bots that come in and they put links on there that aren't nice. And so I try to pay attention to that as much as possible and have them removed. So I can keep the energy of the channel nice for us. Okay? I do care. I love all of you. And I wish you a very blessed day and days ahead. I will be back in touch with you soon. Love and light to you all. Namaste.